highest salary paying countries for expats. The real math. Let's stop pretending. You've seen the travel vloggers. The ones smiling on a Bali beach, claiming they escaped the 9 to 5 grind while quietly living off a crumbling freelance budget and local street food. But you're not looking to survive on coconuts. You want to consensually escape your current 9 to 5 matrix for a much prettier matrix. One with a massive corporate relocation package, premium healthcare, and a bank account that actually grows. The internet is flooded with lists of the highest paying countries. The problem? They look only at nominal base salary, the big shiny number on your contract. They completely ignore the quiet assassins of wealth, local tax brackets, hyperinflated rents, and the concept economists call purchasing power parity or PPP. Today, we are doing the real math. We've crunched the latest 2026 data on professional expat packages, including base, bonuses, and housing allowances, to rank the top 10 highest paying countries on earth. And more importantly, we're exposing the precise financial trap hidden inside every single one of them. By the way, there is one specific country on this list that looks like an absolute paradise on paper, but its hidden costs will systematically destroy your net worth faster than a bad crypto investment. Drop a guess in the comments right now if you think you know which one it is. Don't cheat. Let's see who gets it right by the end. The countdown begins 10. The Netherlands, the structured safe haven, visual B-roll of canals, sleek modern offices in Amsterdam Zuid, and a professional cycling to work in a sharp suit. Data card slides in. Average expat package 115,000 to 145,000 US dollars. Top job sector premium, tech product managers plus 15% premium. Effective tax rate approximately 49.5%. Top bracket, narrator. We kick off at number 10 with the Netherlands. If your goal is pristine public transit, a flawless work-life balance, and an office culture where your boss legally cannot email you past 5 p.m., Amsterdam is calling. The salary reality. Mid to senior corporate professionals can easily pull six-figure base salaries here, especially in tech and logistics. If you manage to secure the highly coveted 30% ruling, a tax advantage allowing expats to receive 30% of their salary tax-free for up to 5 years, your initial take-home pay looks spectacular. The visa pathway. The easiest entry point is the highly skilled migrant visa. If a registered Dutch employer sponsors you and pays you above the strict age-based salary thresholds, your paperwork is processed in weeks. The catch, but here is where the math hits a wall. The 30% ruling has been heavily scaled back by the government recently, meaning you will slide into the brutal 49.5% top tax bracket much faster than before. Combine that with a historic housing shortage where a basic one-bedroom apartment in Amsterdam costs more than a private island, and your disposable income takes a massive hit. You aren't getting rich fast here, you are buying an elite lifestyle with a very high tax invoice. 9. Denmark, the high tax happiness trap, visual B-roll of Copenhagen, minimalist design offices, people drinking expensive coffee outside. Data card, average expat package 120,000 to 155,000 US dollars, top job sector premium, life sciences and biotech engineers, plus 18% premium, effective tax rate approximately 52% to 56% narrator. Next up is Denmark, regularly voted the happiest country on earth. And why wouldn't they be? Everything works perfectly. The salary reality, nominal salaries in Copenhagen are astronomical. Because of strong union benchmarks and a highly developed economy, even mid-level corporate roles offer base pays that look like executive salaries in other parts of the world. If you are in biotech or renewable energy, companies will throw money at you. The visa pathway, Denmark utilizes the positive list system. If your profession falls under a sector experiencing critical shortages like engineering, IT, or healthcare, the visa pathway is practically a red carpet. The catch. Now, let's talk about the math. Denmark's effective tax rate can comfortably sail past 52%. When you combine that with a 25% value added tax on literally everything you buy, you realize your wealth isn't yours. It belongs to the collective Danish utopia. If you want free healthcare, free education for your kids, and a society built on trust, it's a masterpiece. If your goal is aggressive capital accumulation, Denmark will make you cry every time you open your pay stub. 8. Germany, the engineered opportunity average. Expat package 125,000 to 160,000 US dollars, top job sector premium. Automotive R&D and AI systems architects plus 20% premium. Effective tax rate approximately 42% to 45% plus solidarity surcharge. At number 8, we hit the economic engine of Europe, Germany. The salary reality. Germany is transitioning from a traditional industrial power to a massive tech and infrastructure hub. In cities like Munich and Frankfurt, corporate packages for senior expats are heavily padded with health insurance contributions, pension matches, and performance bonuses. The visa pathway? Germany completely revolutionized its immigration model with the Chancenkarte or Opportunity Card. Explainer graphic showing the point-based system. Language skills, experience, age. This is a points-based system that allows skilled professionals to enter the country for up to a year to find a job without needing an initial corporate sponsor. It is the most flexible visa pathway in Europe right now. The catch? But don't pop the champagne just yet. Germany's bureaucracy is a legendary, paper-driven nightmare that operates like a slow-motion typewriter. More importantly, your salary will be subjected to high progressive income taxes and substantial mandatory social security contributions. While your healthcare is entirely covered, your net take-home pay relative to the cost of living in Munich means your wealth building is steady but painfully slow. 7. Australia, the sun-drenched premium average. Expat package 130,000 to 170,000 US dollars, top job sector. Premium, mining executives and renewable project directors plus 22% premium. Effective tax rate approximately 37% to 45%. Number 7 brings us to Australia, the ultimate destination for expats who want to earn a top-tier global wage while maintaining a tan. The salary reality. Because of Australia's geographic isolation, local companies have to pay a massive premium to attract elite global talent. If you work in mining, infrastructure, finance, or green energy, the packages are sensational and they come with a mandatory 11.5% superannuation, which is essentially a forced retirement investment fund paid by your employer on top of your base salary. The visa pathway. The primary route is the temporary skill shortage visa, subclass 482, or the points-tested skilled independent visa, subclass 189. If your skills match their national priority list, you're in. The catch? The lifestyle catch here is what locals call the sunshine tax. Australia is wildly expensive. Rent in Sydney rivals New York City. Everyday goods are heavily marked up due to shipping costs, and the top marginal tax bracket hits hard. If you aren't careful, you will experience severe lifestyle inflation, spending your massive salary on $30 avocado toasts and coastal weekend rentals, leaving your net savings completely flat. 6. Qatar, the sovereign wealth vault average. Expat package 140,000 to 190,000 US dollars, top job sector. Premium, oil and gas, engineers and sovereign wealth analysts plus 25% premium. Effective tax rate 0%. We leave Europe and Oceania behind and head to the Middle East. Number 6 is Qatar, the salary reality. This is where the math completely flips. Qatar boasts a 0% personal income tax rate. What you signed for on your contract is exactly what lands in your bank account every single month. Because of its unimaginable natural gas wealth, the expat packages here don't just include a base salary, they regularly include full housing allowances, premium private school tuition for your children, and annual business class flights back to your home country. The visa pathway. Employer sponsorship is mandatory. You cannot simply move to Doha to look for a job. The company must secure a work residency permit for you before you land. The catch. So, what's the catch? It's a complete lack of long-term structural safety. There is no path to permanent residency or citizenship. The moment your employment contract ends, your visa ends. Furthermore, there are zero state pension contributions for expats. If you do not have the financial discipline to aggressively invest your tax-free salary yourself, you will finish your stint in the desert with nothing but a lingering luxury shopping habit. Now let's get to the heavy hitters. Let's head into the top 5. 5. UAE, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. The glittering corporate oasis. Average expat package 160,000 to 220,000 US dollars, top job sector premium. Fintech founders and corporate lawyers plus 25% premium. Effective tax rate 0%. At number 5, the United Arab Emirates. Dubai and Abu Dhabi have masterfully branded themselves as the premier global playground for ambitious professionals. The salary reality. Like Qatar, the headline draw is a 0% personal income tax. Executive and senior management roles in finance, real estate, and digital transformation command premier global rates. Packages are heavily structured with allowances, meaning your base is completely protected. The visa pathway. While corporate sponsorship remains standard, the UAE has opened up the Golden Visa, a 10-year residency program for top-tier executives, scientists, and investors that detaches your residency status from a single employer. The catch? The catch here is psychological, lifestyle inflation on steroids. Dubai is an environment meticulously engineered to make you spend money. From VIP weekend beach clubs to ultra-luxury rentals, it requires ironclad discipline to avoid spending every single tax-free dollar you make. If you can live like a normal human being, you can build massive wealth here. If you give in to the Dubai lifestyle, you're just running on a treadmill made of gold. Let's do our first real comment challenge. Would you trade a 45% tax rate for pristine free alpine air in Europe? Or are you packing your bags for tax-free 120-degree summers in Dubai? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. 4. Singapore, the hyper-efficient wealth engine. Average expat package 180,000 to 240,000 US dollars, top job sector. Premium, AI research scientists and Web3 quant traders plus 30% premium. Effective tax rate approximately 15% to 24%. Tiered effective rate. Number 4 is the undisputed economic crown jewel of the Asia Pacific region, Singapore. The salary reality. Singapore doesn't just pay well, it pays aggressively to maintain its status as the regional headquarters for every major multinational corporation on earth. If you're a high-performing director in finance, tech, or supply chain, your bonuses alone can exceed your base salary. The visa pathway. The standard route is the Employment Pass (EP), which now uses the Compass points-based system, evaluating your qualifications, salary relative to local norms, and company diversity. For elite earners making over $22,000 a month, the One Pass offers complete employment flexibility. The catch? Here is the real math catch for Singapore. Rent will absolutely assassinate your budget. Following unprecedented surges over the last few years, a modest condo near the central business district can easily devour $4,000 to $6,000 a month. Furthermore, if you want to buy a car, the country's vehicle ownership permit system costs more than the actual vehicle. Singapore is an incredibly lucrative wealth engine, but only if your corporate package covers your housing. If it doesn't, you are merely subsidizing a local landlord. Luxembourg, the sovereign vault of Europe, average expat package $190,000 to $250,000. US dollars, top job sector premium. Private equity managers and compliance directors plus 20% premium. Effective tax rate approximately 38% to 42%. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is Luxembourg, the tiny European nation that operates quietly as a global financial titan. The salary reality. Luxembourg has the highest minimum wage and the highest average base salary in the European Union because it functions as the back office capital for global fund administration, private equity, and wealth management. The sheer concentration of capital here means expat packages are extraordinarily high. The visa pathway. As a third country national, you need a highly skilled worker visa backed by an approved local employment contract. The process is highly streamlined due to the country's constant corporate talent deficit. The catch? The catch? It's not the taxes. It's the absolute mind-numbing boredom. Luxembourg is tiny, quiet, and shuts down early. Most expats end up living across the border in France, Germany, or Belgium and commuting in Delhi just to find affordable housing and a social life. You move to Luxembourg for a massive secure European paycheck, not for the nightlife.
2. United States, the high beta hyper-growth market. Average expat package, $220,000 to $350,000 USD. Top job sector premium, machine learning engineers, specialized surgeons, plus 40% premium. Effective tax rate, 25% to 40%, state plus federal. Number 2 is the United States. If you want to maximize your absolute earning ceiling, nothing on earth touches the American corporate machine. The salary reality. The US pays elite professionals, particularly in tech, healthcare, and finance, wages that look like typos to the rest of the world. A senior software engineer or specialized medical professional can comfortably clear $300,000 to $500,000 US, including stock options and liquid equity. The visa pathway. This is the brutal part. The visa pathway is an absolute lottery maze. The standard H-1B visa is a literal random drawing with abysmal selection rates, forcing many expats to rely on the L-1 intercompany transfer visa, which keeps you completely tied to one employer. The catch. And then there is the societal catch. The US is a hyper-capitalist, high-beta environment. Your corporate healthcare plan still comes with deductibles. Childcare is overwhelmingly expensive, and there is virtually zero statutory job security. If you are healthy, single, and working in a booming industry, the US will rocket your net worth to the moon. But if you fall outside that bracket, the system can feel incredibly punishing. 1230 to 1400 hours. 1. Switzerland, the sovereign peak of wealth retention. Average expat package, $250,000 to $380,000 USD. Top job sector premium, quantitative fintech pharmaceutical directors, plus 35% premium. Effective tax rate, 15% to 25%, depending on canton. Finally, at number 1, standing completely unchallenged at the top of the global food chain, Switzerland. The salary reality. Switzerland combines the astronomical nominal salaries of the United States with an exceptionally low effective tax rate that rivals some tax havens. Thanks to its decentralized canton system, tax rates are highly competitive. A professional earning $250,000 in Zurich or Geneva will retain far more net wealth than they would anywhere else in the Western world. The visa pathway. For EU nationals, it's straightforward due to freedom of movement. For non-EU expats, it is notoriously difficult. The Swiss government enforces strict annual quotas for third-country professionals, meaning your employer must prove that absolutely no one in Switzerland or the entire European Union could fulfill your specific role. The catch. But remember our running gag from the start of the video? Did you guess Switzerland was the country that destroys your bank account? If you did, you were 100% correct. Switzerland's purchasing power parity is a shock to the system. This is a country where a casual lunch for two can easily clear $100. A mediocre cup of coffee costs $15. And mandatory private health insurance starts at hundreds of dollars a month per person. Switzerland doesn't just have a high cost of living, it has an aggressive cost of existing. If you don't adjust your lifestyle, the local economy will reclaim your massive salary one overpriced grocery run at a time. At the end of the day, moving abroad is not about finding the biggest number on a piece of paper. True wealth retention follows a strict formula: your base plus allowances, minus your effective tax rate, your localized rent, and your personal lifestyle inflation. If you want pure capital accumulation with zero structural safety net, pack your bags for the Middle East. If you want a flawlessly engineered social safety net and don't mind sacrificing half your check to get it, head to Western Europe. And if you want the ultimate high-risk, high-reward ceiling, risk it all in the United States or fight for a quota slot in Switzerland. Before you close this tab, do 3 things. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next deep dive into global macroeconomics. Share this video with a friend or colleague who is currently being desperately underpaid at their corporate office. Drop a comment telling me if you could move to any country on this list tomorrow, completely tax-free. Where are you landing? Do the math, protect your wealth, and we'll see you in the next video.